What a dream. What a dream. Just take a look at my simple kitchen. It's not that much of a kitchen, quite a basic kitchen. And you take a look at my kitchen, always tidy. The kitchen always running. Washing done, my children looked after, the kitchen's spotless. My partner Laura's a dream. What a dream of a woman. First time in my life I've ever had a woman I could say I'm capable of living with and got a good future with. Can run a family, and it's what you need, a man needs, and children need to raise a good family. Just a message to Maxine, Leon, Tyson. I've never lived with this when I was raising your children. And so you can imagine the disadvantages I had as an adult, a young man growing up, giving up all his life to save your mum. I never had all this. If I had a woman like this, it'd been a dream. I would have still been married up to this day. But like I said, God chooses our paths, and God made me leave your mum and find a better path. And you should be happy for my path of life now. My lovely partner Laura, this is unbelievable. I'm sure my mum will be very happy for me to see what I've got. Because I suffered a horrible young life. I gave my young life up to raise your children and suffered. Most of the suffering I hid from you in my depression. Because after all, you can't show children your depression. You have to try and hide it. But I would never do this again. If I was in that same position, I, for number one, would not be with a broken steering wheel. I would always grab a good working steering wheel to drive with. Example, have a good woman with no drugs, no horrible background. A woman that cares and loves her family and is the right suitable partner for myself and the family. I'm just quite emotional. I get emotional with Laura when she cleans the place because I'm just not used to it. Even though I've been with her many years and she's cleaned the house for me, and she's like Swiss clockwork. Clean her hygiene standards with the children, the way the children look, the way the children are behaving. Everything is just on the ball. Washing on the line. She hangs my washing on the line. It's just unbelievable. Hangs the washing up, no messing around. All my washing looked after. Everything done. So, for those of you, Max and Leon, who are acting like jokers, saying that, oh, you're blaming daddy for his the divorce and everything in the marriage. Just to ask you children to grow up and stop spreading rumours about me, about how I'm a horrible person. I'd like you to try and go through what I've been through in my life and have a mum like your mum, and to have survived and stayed around and loved you children for all my life and did the best I can as a human. And after all, we're all humans. That's all we are. We're only human. We're not no super beings or artificial intelligence robots. So I'm speaking emotionally because my mum has passed away obviously yesterday, and I just feel emotional. I find a woman like my mum in terms of the effort she put into looking after the children and cooking, etc. for my father, who really never appreciated it. So there's a lot of people don't know and why my family broke up, and I need to make a video about it just to get this off my back and to show what really happened in my life, why we broke up in my last marriage. And all those who want to challenge me, you can come on and you can challenge me head on. I make a video with you, you can contact me civilly. I don't know arguments, just contact me civilly and tell me if you could do better, if you'd put in the same position as me. I guarantee you would not last even a couple of days with the partner I took on, who was an ex-prostitute, probably still doing it while I was with her, drugs, glue sniffing, lots of gas inhalation. You can imagine me as a young man picking that up and then adopted Maxine, which is my older daughter, stepdaughter, who I love as my own, but because of the way she's been behaving, I've just lost contact. But I still love my children. I can't just unconditionally not love my children. I still love my children, but don't like the way they behave and what they've done to their partners, behind their partners' backs. So if you want to play that game of the hate game, come and challenge me, and I guarantee you'll lose. This is not a win or losing game, but it's just to ask you to stop spreading bad and rumours about me, what is not true, and come and face me head on. That is you, Tyson, that is Maxine and Leon. And my father, who's deceived everybody. He's deceived everyone and also caused the death of my mother. And the hate we're getting from the family. Like I said, this video is not about hating people. I love all my family, but I don't like the way they are. So they're bad for my mental health. So I've distanced myself from them. But even distancing myself from them, I found there's more hate than ever. But I distanced myself from them. They don't know the kind of I've got to slow myself down because also I'm getting emotional speaking here. I've got to stop doing this. You know what I've been through. I've been on antidepressants, everything. A lot of illness caused by the strains and stress of family. Even followed by a heart attack as well. I've had a lot of strain by the negative family. But I found a way to deal with it. Thank God. I've had taken advice from people, and I've found strength for myself. I've had a lovely partner and lovely children, as you can see. So all I've got to do now is to learn to speak properly, improve my speech and stay more calm. But it's very hard when you're under a lot of stress and going through what I'm going through, and looking back at your past, your young youth, and what you've given up for a woman, and to raise 3 children and to stay as long as you did under those circumstances. What I've got now with Laura is just incredible, and I think about it more, what I put up with when I was living with my ex-wife. What I put up with to stay with that, and I think, God, it eats me up the amount of my life I've wasted. But what I've got to do is not look at the negative part, but just move forward and think that's the biggest mistake you made in life. And look now what I've found, and look what I've got now, which I'm going to marry and make a good life for us. I've got 2 lovely children. 2 lovely children. New family, new life. Thank you, God. Thank you so much for this gift. Amen.